Rebranding rift guts Blue Dog Dem ranks. Congress' influential Blue Dog coalition is getting chopped nearly in half after an internal blow-up over whether to rebrand the centrist Democratic group. 7 of the 15 members expected to join the Blue Dogs this year, including Reps. Abigail Spanberger, Democrat Virginia, and Mikie Sherrill, D-N.J, are departing after a heated disagreement over a potential name change for the moderate bloc. For now, that's left the Blue Dogs with 7, all-male members, their smallest roster in nearly 3 decades of existence. One freshman member remains undecided. At the core of some of the breakaway Blue Dogs' demands was a rechristening as the Common Sense Coalition that, they argued, would have helped shed the group's reputation as a socially moderate, Southern boys club. Blue Dogs have long stood for fiscal responsibility and national security, issues with broad democratic appeal, but some members felt the name had a negative connotation that kept their colleagues from joining. A majority of other members disagreed, saying they saw no reason to toss out a long-standing legacy. Those tensions came to a head earlier this month as Blue Dog members met for a lengthy debate over the reboot that culminated in a secret ballot vote to reject the new name, according to interviews with nearly a dozen people familiar with the situation, on both sides of the dispute. Shortly after that vote, Reps. Ed Case, Democrat Hawaii, David Scott, Democrat Georgia, Representative Brad Schneider, D.L., Lou Coria, Democrat California, Spanberger and Sherrill all left the group. The Blue Dogs have never prioritized having a large coalition. Our members look to have a focused, effective group that can influence the Congress regardless of numbers, Andy LaVigna, the group's executive director, said in a statement. With a narrow majority governing the House, even a smaller group of members focused on getting things done for the American people on these issues can and will play a vital role. The group will still have influence in this Congress' historically small GOP majority, where 4 Democrats willing to side with Republicans could sway a floor vote. But the Blue Dogs shakeup raises glaring questions about their future at a critical time. The centrist coalition sought to increase its sway in recent years, building an increasingly diverse cast of Democrats, several of whom later led the failed push to orient the group away from its socially conservative, geographically limited past. Returning Blue Dogs insisted that not all the departures were a result of the private tiff over the proposed name change, citing the effective factors such as departing members' potential ambitions for statewide office. In addition, the group's size has historically always shrunk after a tough election, with its ranks often replenished when Democrats seize back power. Blue Dogs began the 2022 cycle with 19 members, only 13 of whom remain in office after the midterms. Yet that very pattern of shrinking partly fueled the group's debate over rebranding. With some members seeking to prioritize recruitment as the 118th Congress began, the coalition tapped Democratic polling firm Impact Research to convene one-on-one conversations with fellow party moderates about the group's direction and image. The interviews revealed that some felt concerned about the group's reputation, according to multiple people familiar with the research, which was presented to the Blue Dogs during a meeting earlier this month. Impact found that some lawmakers still held outdated conceptions of the Blue Dogs, whose ranks have included the party's last lingering opponents